Welcome back to the scene with your boy Rebel, because Rebel is now back on the scene. How's it going, y'all? Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope y'all had a good week. I hope everything was good, and if it wasn't good, trust me, man, it's going to get better. But I pray you guys have a real good day, real good rest of the day, because today we have a brand new build. That's right, I dropped a little hint, dropped a little exclusive preview video of it, but today we are dropping the brand new InHuman Hawk build. That's right, y'all, I said it. It's the InHuman Hawk build. What if Hawk took some of that dark Terrigen, trying to experiment, fix himself, and all of a sudden he just got souped up to the max. His veins popping off, all type of nice looking colors, good texture, by the way, shout out Crystal Dynamics, and all of a sudden he just got way different powers than just Gamma. But before we get off into this build, before we get off into this wonderful build I took time making, I want to definitely say thank everyone from the bottom of my heart to the top of my heart. Thank everyone who subscribed, thank everyone that hit the like button, thank everyone that commented. I want to say shout outs to everybody that I've responded back to. Thank you for your input, and I do mean I support everybody's channel. Like I said, I do this for my kids. You know, my kids, they watch a lot of people's videos. They watch Lejeune, Sadat, they watch Versatile Plays, they watch they watch a lot of people, y'all. They watch FKF, and it was like, Dad, you know, make videos, so everybody get a clear understanding of what I'm saying. I do these videos not just for the views, not for the subscribes, I do it for my kids, and I do it for y'all who's out there playing Xbox, PC, PlayStation, handheld, Atari, I don't care what it is, but just know for a fact I'm doing this for a lot of reasons. This is good therapy for me, man. Like I say, the game, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard tons of bad things about it. I've seen a lot of disappointments. I've seen a lot of achievements in this game. But this is a monumental game, you know, within itself. You know, the last time we had something like this was Ultimate Alliance on PlayStation 2. For those who do know, my old school players. But this is definitely for my gamers. So, hey, my motto now going forward, my motto is game on, gamers. We're going to make it do what it do. And if you're part of the Rebel Nation, hey, you a rebel. Everybody that's watching, you are now officially a rebel. But you on the scene with your boy Rebel, because Rebel is now going to be on the scene with this brand new build. But before I go, y'all know how I do. For all my new subscribers, those who haven't subscribed, hey, go ahead, demolish and get ready for a wonderful rebellious scene. I want to give a shout out to Skate Bravo Gaming. I checked out your videos, bro. The shorts, they are perfect. I like them, bro. You got some good builds. I want to give a shout out to Z Hatter Point Gamers. I hope I'm saying that right, bro. If I'm not, please correct me in the comments. You know how it go. I want to give a shout out to TTIVI99. Hey, bro, I definitely understand where you're coming from, man. I definitely get it. I do this for my friends too, people I play with online, everybody, bro. I just want to say I appreciate everything you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I'm proud of you, but always remember, you heard it from Rebel. I'm a support the channel. If you drop a video, I'm liking, I'm watching. I watch the whole thing. I got nothing but time on my hands, y'all. The type of job I have, when I have downtime, I watch YouTube. Like, that's my on-the-go TV. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what it do. I want to give a shout out to Brother Bear, BRUDDAH Bear. Yo, shout out to you, bro. I definitely check out your video. You got some crazy Iron Man build, bro. I got the who I got A YECARRANZA TV. So Kazarnia TV, Kazarnia TV. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. I want to give a shout out to Deep Energy 1. You know, just bro, the Hawkeye build with the Hank Pym's, I guess was a split shot. The end game build, yo, ridiculous. For those who don't know, I don't like Pym particles. I don't. I've seen great pieces with Pym on it, and it had a targeted buff on it, or had a buff, damage buff on it. That's great. I do not like Pym. Something about shrinking my opponent. Can't see him. Yeah, I know it does damage. Y'all probably say, man, you tripping, Rebel, you tripping. I know, but guess what? I wouldn't be Rebel if I didn't rebel against certain things, and I'm rebelling against Pym particles. Like, I can't stand turrets. Can't stand turrets at all. For those who don't know, if you're new watching, If you still hanging around and you still looking at the video, I don't like turns because I got shot by a missile by a turn. It went through a wall, it glitched through a wall and still hit me and it downed me. You know, I ever since then, if I see a turn, it got to go. You might hear me shout out, turn, turn. That's because I do not like them. And that's just how it is. I get agitated just hearing about it, bro. I'm telling you, I can't stand it. But yo, shout out to everybody that's watching, yo, for real. So we're gonna go ahead and get on with this InHuman Hawk build. Hey, I've been excited to want to drop this video for a while. I'm doing some things different on my channel when it comes to preview builds. I'm doing upcoming. I said upcoming. That means it came, dip, dop. See, I got confused. Anyway, check it out. So I got some new things coming to the channel. How I'm gonna, handle videos, dropping videos. I'm used to dropping 4, 5, 6 videos a day, and I realize I have to take my time and try to put a little bit more better quality out, better gameplay. I am a true gamer. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get hit. I'm not one of them gamers that, I don't get hit. One thing I do have a pet peeve about is going down. So if my build's going down, that's why you'll see the 2.0. You'll see the, the tweak version or the update or blueprint. Like, you might see them words dropping the video title. That's because something didn't go right. And I'm one of them gamers. I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to try to fix it. I don't like perfection because, hey, keep on practicing. You can do better. Practice makes better. Practice does not make perfect. It makes better. We're not perfect. We can always get better, y'all. So remember that. You heard it from Rebel first. But anyway, without further ado, let's step into the new InHuman Hawk build. So right now I'm going with the heavyweight buff nanites. It has proficiency, might, and resilience. One thing I've mentioned on my channel, for anybody that's doing a build, for any character that you have, regardless if you're focusing on might, melee, defense, range, or heroic, which are these up here, doesn't matter what you're focusing on. Always remember, keep in mind, my opinion, this is my opinion, not saying it's definite, whatever, because, hey, things happen. I've seen builds where 4 categories, all these were just maxed out. But for me, what I've learned is that three main heroic stats are going to be where you want to be. So, for instance, this is a might category. I have might on this gear piece. That's what I want. This is a range piece. I don't want range from my character because he's the Hawk. I don't see Hawk going around throwing rocks, doing $150,000. Wow, 150,000 range damage. I don't see him throwing stuff constantly. He's slow picking stuff up. It does damage. When he picks up a small rock, it's pretty cool. He's throwing it. Pick up that large one, you are subjected and open for attack, getting stunned. It just, whatever it is, unless you have Bone Shaker on, but for me, I focus on 3 main things. I call it the first, second, third rule. And the first, second, third rule is, number 1, if I want a heroic build, I'm focusing on heroic. My second is going to be, let's say, range, and my third is going to be melee. My defense is going to fall in line to where I have resilience if it's too low, or I'm gonna have more resolve and no resilience. But that means something's gonna take a hit. And the way these gear pieces are set up as of right now, not saying in the future, but as of right now, they're set up to where you're not gonna get every category the way you want to get it. You might want 200 here, 150 there, 150. The numbers, they make sense, but for some reason the perks, they just happen to fall right in line when they fall in line. That's just how it works. But for the heavyweight buff nanites, I have proficiency, might, and resilience. I need some proficiency. This actually adds to my perk chances going and my critical chances actually working. I have might because he's a melee character. He's heavy on melee. A lot of people think he's just made for heroic. You can set it up to where your heroics charge back quicker, you get back ores faster with certain major artifacts, whatever the case may be. But this guy, Hawk, in every movie I've seen him in, he likes to throw hands, so he's a melee character. But I didn't focus on melee for him because on this particular platform and game, he is a Valor build. But he can be a melee if you choose him to be. I have Sonic on my Hawk. Power attacks inflict sonic damage. Lightweight boom, 6% increased critical chance for light combo finishers, and as well as the heavyweight buff. 19.3% chance heavy combo finishers grant a damage buff. And I've been contemplating on using this piece. I've been contemplating on how I'm going to use it. For those who don't know, I have different themes almost every other week or 2 weeks. I have themes for my characters. This is based off of my idea, my ideology, you know, how I feel about the character, what costumes I like, what type of builds I like. So the theme I'm going with for this month is going to be, it's not random per se, but I'm going more with like mutation or some type of theme. I'm going to use movie theme. I'm going to say movie themes. And that's going to be some of the builds going to be coming out. Y'all stay tuned for that later down the road. But yes, I definitely have a damage buff, and it's on a heavy combo finisher. Sometimes you'll get a damage buff that says if you do this or if you do that, if you attack them with this, if you attack them with that, you'll get a damage buff. With this one right here, just doing a heavy combo finisher gives me a damage buff. The proficient spark enhancer, Valor and Might. So I have Valor and I have Might. More Might, more Valor. And it has great numbers on it to be a legendary piece. I've had pieces to where my Might was, let me show you. My Might was 67, maxed out. This piece right here, this grants me a damage buff, but it takes down my melee and my Valor, which I do not want to do. This one has Resolve and Valor. If I want more health, more of a tanky build, I will go for that. This has another buff on as well, 20.4% chance range power attacks grant damage buff, requires range by 11.3% increased damage for heavy combo finishers. And this one right here is a boost for my heroics, Valor and proficiency. So that adds to my heroics and adds to my chances to actually have my heroics work and all my other perks that work on the other gear that I have, which is the proficiency at 60. That's pretty good. But at the end of the day, I'm sticking with this one because it has Valor and Might on it. So why not? Also, for his defense piece, it's supposed to have Resolve on it because it's a defense piece. But like I said, it depends on what type of build you're doing. Do whatever build you feel like you want to do for your character. You're comfortable playing with the style you play as, but always keep your mind open and always keep your basically your box big as possible. I tell people all the time, think outside the box and think inside the box. Therefore, you will create your own type of box because you've had experience on both sides, in and out. This is a Valor proficiency build. My bad, Peace. I got that all the way wrong. Valor and proficiency gear piece. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I'm excited, but I'm also kind of nervous because it's like I want this build to actually work. I've had 2.0 versions with the Hawk before. I've had certain versions with the Hawk, you know, that I had to go back and tweak. But I've literally played vault missions. I've done a couple other missions that kind of pushed them towards that, you know, hey, this is going to be the build that I want. So I'm rocking with it, y'all. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely feeling it. So we're gonna game on, gamers. Reactive empowerment component. It has the reactive empowerment. It grants me an intrinsic burst. So I use my intrinsic for rage. Gotta have that. The middle one, the shock resistance, yeah. And then the proximity armor when in proximity to other teammates. Yeah, I kind of fight. I try to get to the fight, knock it out before. So they're around me. It is what it is. I got this piece for the top right heroic stats, which is Valor and proficiency. And of course, they have the Bone Shaker Blitz Stimulator, which is Valor and Resolve. There goes my Resolve. And it's on a heroic piece. Now, with the heroic gear piece, you can have Valor, Resolve, proficiency, but have Valor on that piece. I'm not saying get rid of every piece that doesn't have it. Save it in your inventory. You never know. You might get a minor artifact that, you know, boosts certain areas. That's what they're there for. But on this one, I have the Bone Shaker's Blitz, which is 20% increased damage while Bone Shaker is active. Lead heroic charge burst for all heroics. And ultimate heroic charge. Increases charge rate of heroic ultimate ability by 15.8%. I'm loving this piece. I like this piece right here. But look at that precision. Like I said before, I do not want that. And then it takes my health down to a level where I'm not comfortable at. And I will show y'all those in a second. I'm not comfortable with my health going down 21%. on the initial stats for the power level stats that I have. This one right here takes down my Valor and some precision, but it has the same piece on there, Bone Shaker Blitz. And then I have the Bone Shaker Blitz for this piece right here. I could use this one, I really could, but for some reason I like this one because it increases my charge rate. So in defeating enemy grants me a heroic charge burst for all heroics. There I go getting tongue tied again. Y'all know how I get, man. I apologize, but thank y'all for watching, man. I appreciate y'all sticking around. If you still sticking around, like, most definitely, I definitely love the love. Thanks for this, man. Them subs, man, y'all made me smile, man. That just let me know somebody watching my content and they want to keep watching it, and that's what makes me proud. Also, quick shout out to my son. He did a video with me on Friday. Y'all check that out. We did the Miss Kamala Cosmic Melee build. He was on there. I let him take over. Yo, my son loved it. My son loved it. You know, I try to put the family here as much as possible. But yeah, these are the gear pieces I'm rocking. Sonic, Plasma, Shock Resistance, and of course, I gotta have that sweet Bone Shaker Blitz Stimulator. We have the Yellow ISO 8, which is triple Valor. 6% increased critical chance for mid-air melee attack. Sometimes I'm in the air, you know, I might throw some hand. And then I have the Yellow 8 ISO, which is 2 Valor, which is 58 and 42. Those are nice, great numbers. I've seen 59, I think, was the highest I've seen. But it has the increased charge rate for Heroic Assault, 9.3. And I have the 11.3 increased damage from power attacks. Rocking the Tactagon because I have status effect gear pieces. Now, I've seen people rock the Ring of Nebulon. That's if you want to get your heroics back, which, you know, 1 or 2 of these orbs, everything's recharged. I could go that route, but that only depends on, like I say, it's up to you. You can go that route if you want to. I mean, of course, if I upgrade this, it probably won't make a difference, you know, so far as my stats. But at the end, I could go with this one because now I have a damage buff. And for those who have a damage buff and want to use this, by all means, use it. It extends the duration of it and increases the critical chance when damage buff is active. So, you know, it adds 4 seconds of damage buff. So, like I say, use it. Hey, by all means, use it. I'm not using this. No vibranium, unless you're going to put vibranium on there. I've heard people complain this works and it doesn't work, but hey, it's up to you. And I don't need the defense buff active, but I'm rocking an Tactagon by all means. I've seen people switching between the Ring of Nebulon, I had to go back and actually look there. I've heard long so long. That rhyme. Sacred Norn Stone or Lethal Will. These 2 pieces right here, like I say, I've seen them used, switched out for Hulk. These are my stats. My might's 130, no precision. My proficiency is 115. My Valor is 403. So if you check out my other builds, the Ragnarok build, I was struggling trying to get his Valor up to 300 and keep some might, you know, keep his charge rates up, have some health and some armor. I had an incident with my other PC. Oh my gosh. Incredible Harry, if you watching, bro, shout out to you. My main man, Incredible Harry. Y'all go check out his channel, man. He is the professor of breaking down Hulk. This is just my version, my take on it. But that man, I go back and watch this man videos relentlessly just to learn some more. You know, that's how I got where I'm at right now with the InHuman Hulk build. I had to go back and look, but I have proficiency at 115, which is great. Anything over 90 and above is great. But I've seen, I have a character on here. I will not name him yet because he's part of my new build set. But he's at 45, I think, 50 proficiency, and his perks actually did work. I mean, some pieces are bugged. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some pieces are bugged. Some of them don't work the way they're supposed to work. So you're looking at it like, you know, what can I use? So you have to literally, I ain't gonna say you have to, but literally go farm, see what pieces work, go test them out. You can go to the harm room. I like to go on missions because missions let me know if I'm prepared for that, you know. And plus, it's just a state of mind. I'm in the harm room, so I know, you know, this is kind of the Avengers training. I ain't trying to train no more. That's back when I first got the game. I'm trying to go hard. But for those who want to go to the harm room, test them out. Go in there. Go, by all means, test them out. Me personally, I like to get experience and gear, play around, see what I can get. That's just another, you know, saying idea you guys can use. a suggestion you guys can use. I have my resolve at 65. Like I said, that 65 resolve came from right here. And if you don't know, for those who don't know, the hero stats in your gear pieces actually do add up for what is on your hero stats chart that pops up. So I have my resilience at 49. If you look closely, let me see where it is. 9. And what do I have right here? 49 armor. So I mean, it adds up. Like I say, choose your pieces wisely. If you look up and get something that has Valor might proficiency, if you're looking for a range piece that has precision, proficiency, and Valor that adds to this, you know, you have to play around with it. You have to see what you can do. My charge rate, ultimate charge rate is 30.6. Heroic assault charge rate 24, flat out. And support heroic charge rate is at 14.8. So most definitely, you know, it's worth it. And I've tested this build out, man. I definitely want to put it to use. I got my boy in the Terrigen outfit with the emote of Frenzy. This is the nameplate I chose for him. It kind of fits the build I'm doing, which is, you know, he looks like he's mutated a little bit. You know, he's changed, but he looks a little lost. He looks a little like, what's going on? I'm gonna go to the skills real quick. You know, just kind of go over a couple of things. The Rampaging Bone Shaker. I also have the Savage Heroism. This is for my Heroic Destruction. Like I said, the Ring of Nebula helps you get those big orbs back. Well, since I don't want to use that, I have to use this one, which is a 50% chance defeating an enemy will generate an heroic orb. I could get this one, which is the Gamma Slap in the ground, you know, the Stranglehold. It's great. I mean, it's real good, especially if you try and do a battery effect. But I have a battery effect already on my Hawk, and I'm going to show you that in a hot second. This is a double Stranglehold, so I have 2 Strangleholds. What I mean by I have a battery effect, Ground Zero is Gamma, and I have Sonic. So I have a melting effect, which is basically they're melting. Then I have a Sonic effect, which drains their health as well as recharge my heroics. So they're getting double hit in by 2 different statuses of the same negative category, which is beautiful. If you didn't know, Sonic is a negative, Gamma is a negative. If you want to do a good battery effect, get a positive and a negative. That can be anywhere from positive being plasma, cosmic, vibranium, and what's the other one? I think PIM. I think PIM is a positive, if I'm remembering correctly. Thunderclap heroic recovery. Every time I do a thunderclap, they dropping orbs, so I'm digging it. We have the vice grip. I'm using this one right here. I have the hard swings, increase the damage and impact of held enemies by 20%. I've gone through these over and over again. I switched them out, and this is the best one that I recommend, or I choose. Not even just to recommend, I choose this one. I also have the heroic takedown mastery, which is once again dropping heroic orbs. This is the rubble, which is basically explosion. I get to clear stuff out, and I've thrown stuff and they roll with it, and I've also, you know, had a wrecking ball and they've rolled with it. But I want stuff to clear out if I need stuff to clear out. We also have the ranged damage. So since I don't have any range, period, I decided to have increased range attack by 15%. Only makes sense, you know. I mean, if you have range on your Hawk, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just the way I want my build set up and how I'm setting it up. I just couldn't have any range on there to get what I wanted. I have the meteoric. Look, first of all, y'all not finna judge me, man. You know, feel me? You feel me, man? Y'all see that word right there? It's that N word, the N with a C. But it increases the durability and damage of the large debris chunks by 33%. 0.3, yeah, I said it, when using the melee, light, and heavy attack. So I like it. I'm digging it. I'm gonna get that word. It's bothering me. My OCD just kicked in, y'all. For y'all who don't know, I got real bad OCD. So now I'm gonna sit here and actually, I ain't finna do it right now. Nope. Raging heroics. Increased charge rate of all heroic meters by 15%. So once again, rage is active, heroic meters going up. I have the enhanced damage. I think this one is increases all damage by 15% while rage is active. I think I had this one on. Increases damage of light and heavy combo finishers by 25% while rage is active. I chose this one because anything I do, I want to do damage while rage is active. Doesn't matter what it is. So I didn't want to just be on combos. This one is increase the maximum amount of intrinsic rage energy by 15%. Want to keep that intrinsic up and maximize it. And this increases critical chance by 15% while overcharge. So this also helps out with that gear perk. I mean, with my proficiency. So, you know, it's just a little attribute. Keep in mind, these numbers, they say one thing, but they really don't do what they're supposed to do. Now, if every character's skill and gear perk and whatever case may be actually work, this game would break. And I mean, it would break to the point where my screen would actually break. My PS4 would pack this little bag and it will go out the door because those numbers are ridiculous. You got to think of what 100% really is, plus another 100%. That's crazy. And that's just metaphorically speaking. So just imagine 15 here. Then I have another 15. So that's what, 30% already. So this 30% should be added on top of everything that I do, but it doesn't. So be careful when you're reading these numbers. They look good. They look great. They work to a certain degree. That's why it's good to make sure you get, you know, good gear, good, you know, equip the right skills. Play with your builds, man. You know, play around with them. See what you like. Increases all damage by 20% while overcharge, and also have the hothead overcharge specialization. Increases the amount of overcharge intrinsic rage meter energy gained for all attacks by 20%. So now we're in the champion system, and as you can see, I have focused on the critical damage boost, the heroic damage boost, the melee, which does not work. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. And I'm now working on the perk chances because I want my perks to actually work. So I do have skill points. I just haven't used them because I'm saving them up. Permanently boost initial crit chance. I could do that real quick. And also willpower, health recovery. I could. Should I do this? Permanently boost innate critical attack chance. Nah, definitely don't want that. So this is my skill tree. I've seen skill trees, you know, filled out and everything like that. But hey, my Hulk went from 75 or 65 something to 100. And that's just me just, you know, using them more, playing with them more. I'm not a Hulk main, but don't get it twisted. I love the character Hulk. I wish they gave him more movie time. I wish they gave him more comic book time. Gave him more respect in the MCU. You know, don't have him go out like a chump with his arm in a sling. I'm just saying. But the Hulk is a devastating, powerful powerhouse in MCU. He's going up against the likes of Sentry, Thor, Odin, Galactus, Surtur, Mephisto. Yeah, I'm a comic book main, bro. I'm a comic book main all day, every day. That's what I do. But this is the InHuman Hulk build, y'all. This is the start of a beautiful build series I have set up for y'all. And I just want to say thank everyone once again. Shout out to, y'all know who I'm about to give a shout out to. Shout out to my boy Millennium. Shout out to my boy El Duce. Shout out to my boy DR, aka DJ Relic. Where you at, my guy? I miss talking to you, bro. Like, for real. You was the reason why I got up in the morning and played this game, because you was up. It was me and you. Shout out to Mecca. Yo, Crazy Mech, what's happening? Hope that hair is just wonderful and you staying out of trouble. You know how I do. Shout out to my boy Zoro Osama. Y'all go check that man page out. You know, I'm giving much love, much shout out to everybody, you know, across the whole YouTube nation, across the whole gamer nation, across the whole Marvel nation, period. Doesn't matter. Games, no games, doesn't matter what game you playing. But y'all know I'm on the Marvel game, man. I'm a Marvel fanatic. I've been waiting on a good Marvel game, and this is what I got. So guess what? I'm making the best of it. I'm having fun for me. I'm doing this for everybody, but I gotta have fun for me, and this would make the game fun for me now. Is doing builds. You know, making things live, having my own imagination. That's the key I can be a full-grown adult. That's why adults are so boring nowadays. They so uptight. Get some imagination. Go outside, build a tree house, build a clubhouse, build a birdhouse. Matter of fact, go clean your house. It don't matter. Y'all know how I do, man. It's the Rebel, and Rebel is definitely live in effect. But yeah, gameplay is coming out with this build right here, so I want y'all to just stay tuned. Don't forget, look at that scene. But as of right now, you'll be on the scene with your boy Rebel. But Rebel is not off the scene. Appreciate y'all watching. Demolish that sub button. Destroy that like button. Catching that content that comes out. I appreciate y'all so much. Hey, game on, gamers. I'm out.